Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for purchasing a reading from me for the main read, which I've been using for a while now. Morgan Greer Tarot by Paul Foster Case and Arthur Edward Waite with an E at the end. And for the support cards, Romance Angel cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay. Snuck in by them. Alright, so, Cancer, what do we got going on here for you? The top two overall cards are Release Your Ex and the Eight of Swords. So it's almost like you want to get out of a situation that you're having a hard time getting out of and you're feeling like there's nothing you can do to get out of. Now, I do feel definitely that this is going to depend on your life, where you are, if it's a relationship. I feel like a lot of you, this is hitting romantically. Okay, a lot of you. If it doesn't hit romantically, just, look at it objectively. It could be a business sense. Yeah, some of you it's more business, but I feel like the majority, so... Alright, so you're trying to get out of a situation you don't want to be in anymore. But the other side is pushing back and trying to keep you interested. They don't want you to leave. That's what I'm first getting off here. Because on their side, they have give the relationship a chance, and they have the Temperance card, which means they're in it for the long haul. They're not going to give up easily. They're just going to try to woo you and keep you interested or keep you together with them as much as they can. Anything they can do, they're going to do it. And I feel like this is all being set off in the beginning here. I feel like you might have even started looking for another place to live or something, and they caught on to it right away, and they're like, no, wait, or just like, I don't know, there's some type of discussion, or like, how can you do this, or there's a whole discussion, like, don't leave, how can you do that, blah, blah, blah. Just give it a little more time. Give me at least till this time, things like that. Like, I feel like they're doing things that are making it really hard, and you're feeling stuck. Your middle two cards are the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords, which means, to me, you have a lot of things. Like, there's a list of. It just feels like a list. I just read it for somebody else. It felt like a list with them too, but there's like things that you feel like need to happen before you can release yourself from these bonds, and you're feeling. I feel like this is the same moment. You're feeling kind of bound, or kind of like you can't do anything. You can't move. Any movement is going to be a wrong movement. No matter what you do, if you get to stay or go, you're still not going to be happy. They're really, they're trying to keep you involved, and I feel like they're bringing in the troops. Anybody they can get to speak to their behalf, or get things to get them to talk to the other person's behalf, saying that how good this is, and don't walk away from this, don't ruin this, blah blah blah. I feel like that's what's happening here. The social aspect here seems to be having an influence on you, though. This makes you think that maybe you don't want this to end. Maybe you don't. You're kind of like, well, maybe I do want to stay in this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. It just keeps coming like that. Maybe. And you're kind of feeling like kind of restricted here anyway. So you're like, you know what? Maybe this is where I should be. Maybe. And you got the next two cards, or this could be the one, but you have codependency right under it. So I'm feeling like you're really you're kind of ambivalent about it. Like, I don't know what I want to do right now. I just know that this isn't feeling like my heart's in it, but there are a lot of things going on here. I guess I don't really want to leave, but I kind of do want to leave. And I really feel due to the social involvement, you're trying to ignite this situation again. You're trying to ignite the passion in the relationship again. You were going to try. That's kind of what it feels like here. Like, due to the social, I really feel the social prowess, pushing in a lot to make you, like, this is where the relationship is going, like a lot of emotion and trying to make it work, trying to ignite the passion, trying to keep it alive, trying to remember what was so good about it to begin with. I feel like socially, like the other person is getting what they want because socially they pulled in any type of favor or resource they could to get other people to talk to their benefit. And they're really kind of like having an influence on you. And you're like, well, you know what? I'm kind of feeling stuck anyway. Might as well really give it a shot. Maybe this can be something. I'll give it a shot. I'll do my best. And we'll go from there. I feel like you're really trying to have good times with this person and you're trying to reignite that. You're trying to see, is it still there? Is it just dormant? Maybe it is just dormant. Maybe I just need to reignite it. And I feel like you're staying, but you're trying. And you're kind of a little despondent, a little like you're just like, I don't know if I really want to do this. And I'm kind of feeling like this is done, but let me at least try. And I feel like as you get into it, you're kind of feeling like, you know what? There was a reason we got together to begin with. And you know what? Maybe there is something still here. Maybe. I feel like there's a lot of maybe. And I have to be honest, as I see this go through here, it's because you feel like you're stuck anyway. You're just like, I feel like I'm stuck anyway, so I might as well try. Might as well give it a shot. And then if it's really not there, then we'll see. Yeah. Okay, so socially, I feel like there's a lot of support socially. Excuse me, the yawns are starting again. They happen at the most odd times lately. They don't happen during every read lately, but anyway. What do we come here? Like, I feel like you have a certain idea when you go into this. I feel like you even communicate it with the other side, or somehow it comes out to them that you're trying to change direction or something, or leave them or something. And they recognize it, and they immediately try to, like, bind you to them. And I feel like they're kind of successful in this situation. You're, like, for the most part, you're trying to get away from them, or trying to end this situation, looking for ways to get out, not finding an easy way to do it. And as the social aspect comes in, it has a very strong impact on you, and you're like, you know what? All right, fine. I'm in this relationship. There was something good that started it, so let me see if I can reignite that. Maybe it can come back, and I'll give it a fair shot. And by the end, you do have hope that it could be there. I'm feeling like for majority, though, when you hit that hope part, it's like it could be there. You're not sure if it is or not, but you're optimistic. You're like, it could happen. Let me give it a shot. And I don't feel like you're like completely depressed about it, but you're kind of like, I don't know, maybe. The maybe keeps coming. Like, I feel like that's how you're going to react to it at the end of this. Maybe. Anything else? I feel like that's what this whole reading is about, though, that this is going to kind of play out this way. And I guess giving it a shot is a good idea, because one or two things is going to happen, I feel like. Either you're going to find that does reignite for you and you want to stay and it's worth working on, so you're going to give it a shot and you're going to go forward that way. Or I feel like if the other way is like 2 to 3 months, you're going to be like, you know what? Done is done. And I gave it a good shot, but I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call this one. I feel like it's one of two ways. If it's gonna end, I feel like within 2 to 3 months you'll know. Otherwise, I feel like you're gonna find some of that rekindled passion, and being this is a general read, it could go either way depending on your life. It's something you're really gonna have to dig into and decide and look it over. Really remember what it was that first attracted you here. Again, like I said in the beginning, this could be a financial situation. If it's a job, just replace the person with the job, and that they don't want you to leave. And the connection you have with this job, they're trying to get you to stay, and you're just like, you know what, this was a good job at one point, maybe it can be again, and then you're just trying to see what you can do to change it to your liking. But that's the same. I feel like that's the same 2 to 3 though. In 2 to 3 months, if you're still unhappy, you're going to be like, I'm going to call it and I'm going to find something else. Otherwise, you're going to be kind of like more dedicated to making it work out, more dedicated to like, I feel like in 2 to 3 months, if it's not done, you're going to be kind of more in the mindset of like, I found some things that, you know, I remember and I really do care about and love. I'm going to see how far I can get this to go. Maybe I can bring this back to fruition. Maybe this was just a lull, and it is passing. Maybe it is. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to end that there. How long did this go? This didn't go too long. I think I'm getting better with the time on the channel reads, except there was one last time. I think it was like a half hour. Ooh, sometimes I just go on and on. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thanks again.